If you want to see a stark difference between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris as far as helping the middle class or being able to answer a question, a TikTok influencer popped up in my TikTok just before I came online. And I said, you know what? Let me process this real quick to give you guys a taste of this TikToker. TikToker, very good job.
Here's the difference between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump on American jobs. Let's start with Kamala Harris.
For far too long, our nation has encouraged only one path to success, a four-year college degree. Our nation needs to recognize the value of other paths, additional paths, such as apprenticeships and technical programs. So as president, I will get rid of the unnecessary degree requirements for federal jobs to increase jobs for folks without a four-year degree, understanding that requiring a certain degree does not necessarily talk about one's skills. And I will challenge the private sector to do the same.
Okay, so I think that's a great way to provide more job opportunities to Americans. And I think it's something that both Republicans and Democrats can agree on. Eliminating the four-year college degree requirement for federal jobs and encouraging the private sector to do the same, because yeah, it should be based on your skill. Trump, what do you got?
What actions will you take to ensure that our jobs stay in America so we can continue to build the best cars in the world here in Michigan?
So pretty much as we've been saying, and what I want to do is I want to be able to look your business. Years ago in this area, I was honored as the man of the year. It was maybe 20 years ago. Oh, and the fake news heard about it. They said, it never happened. It never happened. And I didn't know who it was. It was a group that honored me as man of the year. The fakers back there, see the fake news. But they said, oh, and they looked and it, they said it never happened, but I said, I swear to you, it happened. It did happen. I was man of the year. And I came and I made a speech and I said, why do you allow them to take your car business away? Why do you allow it to happen? They're taking your business away. And I didn't know too much about it. All I know is they were taking your car industry away from you. They said it never happened. And lo and behold, somebody said, I remember the event, and then we found out and we had everything. We got the awards. We had everything. It did happen, but I gave a speech, which at the time was pretty controversial.
The question was, what actions will you take to ensure that jobs stay in America? Man of the year, huh? Eliminating four-year college degree for federal jobs? Man of the year. This guy is so cognitively impaired that he can't even answer a simple question. All he does is talk about himself. And even then, he's making shit up. The award he claims to have won doesn't even exist. And yet 45% of Americans want to vote for this guy because they think he's going to be good on jobs. Yeah, okay.
It is, I mean, this just proves what Patrick Magner said a few days ago. There are other reasons why people vote for this guy, and it has nothing to do with his competence. It has nothing to do with his intellect. It has everything to do with the concern that a country moving forward helps all, gives all equity, and that doesn't sit well with a particular group of folks that really are not interested in that. So let's understand what's going on here. Let's really understand what's going on here. I tell you, folks, this election is important, very important. And if we go out there and vote, if we do our job, that landslide that I talk about would, in effect, happen. It's there. If women do as we expect women to do, and specifically, if all women that we know will be impaired by what Donald Trump's policies would be, if older people understand that you can't give the kinds of tax cuts and type of economic policies that Trump would like to give and keep Social Security solvent and keep Medicare solvent, you just can't do it under the premises, under the tutelage of Donald Trump. This should be a landslide. Folks, don't be hoodwinked. This is the time where all the fake stuff is coming out from Elon Musk and all these other folks who care nothing about you. Don't be hoodwinked. Just go in there and know who you must vote for to make your life a better life. I'm not even pulling any punches. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote against your own interest. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote against your health care. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote against your Social Security. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote against your Medicare. And we can go on and on and on again. And the most dangerous things for me to be able to say after this election, if for some reason it doesn't go the way it should, is remember, you have dug yourself the hole. Because we know what is best for America. We do know that. All of you watching me know what's best for America.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.